Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm very excited today to be opening Ace of Dolls' new Demigod doll. And this doll is going up for pre-order on July the 15th. So I'm very grateful to Fitz, the artist, for allowing me to have an early cast sample of the doll so I can show the people this doll and that it's going to be available. And I am really excited to open this. Now this is a masculine sculpt, and if you remember when I was walking around BJDC and I made that video and me and Lindsay, we were talking and I was like, I think I'm really getting into male dolls. So this is very exciting for me. You could I forget what I was trying to say, but I am so excited to get this doll open. And there are two different face plates available. There's Ambrosia, which has more of like a playful upturned mouth, and then there is Nightshade, which is a more pensive sort of like the mouth is downturned, but it's sort of a more like in thought kind of face plate. So I think that's cool, and you can get both with this pre-order if you want. The artists, they also offer very generous layaway. I think it's on their webpage. I think it's called Lay-By. You can choose that. But you do have to do a deposit because obviously when an artist sends dolls off to be cast, they have to pay the caster. So here's the box. Let's open. Oh, there's Hierophant there that I have in my room. So let's get them out of the box here and take a look. I'm so thrilled to be able to bring you, to be one of the people, to be able to show you this doll in advance. And as always, I love the cards that they send. So Demigods, and the color that I've got is Fantasy Fawn. So there's three colors that are going to be available. There's Fantasy Fawn, which is like a tan. There's Occult Cream, which is going to be a pale, slightly yellow color. And there's Cryptic Cocoa, which is going to be a chocolatey brown, warm tone, resin tone. So I just love their cards. I love like how they feel like velvet. I just love them. Anyway, so I'll of course link all the artist information below. I think they're going to be at the New York BJD Con. I actually bought tickets for Saturday only today for that. I tried to get the VIP tickets, but they sold out in like, I think it was like an hour. And when I realized they were on sale, I went and tried to buy VIP tickets. They were gone. So I bought Saturday only tickets. So I'm planning to be there on Saturday only. So I hope Fitz is going to be there so I can meet them in person. But anyway, let's get my doll open and have a look. But I'm very excited about this. Oh, all the hands. All the hands. I didn't know I was getting that. That's exciting. Exciting. And I've got face plates. So the Demigod, let's look at the Demigod body first. So Demigod is the name for the body in particular. And then you've got the different face plates that are available. So they've named this body that, and it has some really fun magnetic parts that you're going to see here in a moment. But let's get the body open first, and then we'll talk. Gosh. Now, their caster is F-Doll. I cannot say, I love F-Doll's casting. They do such a great job. Like, they're such a good casting company. I think their resin quality is superb. No seam lines with any of the dolls I've gotten from them. So Ace of Dolls uses them. I know Anderson Art Dolls uses them. I'm not sure who else, but like in my collection I have dolls from two different artists that are cast by F-Doll, and they do a fantastic job with the casting. And I'm sure, I know other artists use them, I just can't think of who they are off the top of my head. So I'm really pleased, always pleased with the quality of the casting. Now, this doll is wired, and wiring is where they take a wire and put it up through the stringing of the doll to make the posability a little more, to make it a little more like sturdy posing wise. So, and they're offering this service for free with pre-order. Now, if you ask for the wiring, it may take a little bit longer to get your doll. So the wait time is going to be 6 to 8 months with any casting. And if you opt to add a face up, you can add a face up as well with Danny's Designer Dolls. That's like a collaboration that's being done. So obviously if you add a face up or if you add wiring, that's going to add a little bit of lead time to your order. But I would recommend, since they're offering it for free, I'd go ahead and take it because it does make the doll pose a little bit easier and helps the joints stand in place a little better. So here's this Demigod body that you guys can see here. You'll notice there's a magnet here. So we're going to investigate some of these parts here in a minute and see what goes there. And then you've got hand packs. So you can add an additional hand pack. The hand pack is $90, but you get all the hands with the hand pack. I'm pretty sure you get all the bonus hands with the hand pack. And so we're going to go through and look at those right now. So I'm not going to get the doll dressed yet, but I did buy some clothes that I'm hopeful are going to fit. So, now I did ask them to do a face up for me. Oh gosh, I love this. So this is going to be the Nightshade sculpt. So you can see how the mouth is downturned. Sorry, my thumb is all tore up. You can see how the mouth is downturned here. So there's like this pensive, thoughtful look to their face. Like, it's very nice. I'm going to have to go find eyes too. I forgot to bring eyes out. We'll pause and do that in a moment. And let's take a look at the Ambrosia face. So an extra face plate. I got my turds all wangled up. An add-on face plate, if you want to get both face plates, I believe is $60. It's $60 to add extra face plate. Sorry, I'm reading my notes because I can't remember all these figures in my head. Extra face. Ooh. I think the Ambrosia face plate is my favorite. I like them both a lot, but I really like this one. So the Ambrosia is kind of described as like a more playful sort of face plate. Sorry about that. Where the Nightshade is more of like your pensive sort of, a little more of like a grumpy face, but more like thoughtful. Like this is the Joker and this is the serious one, kind of is the way I look at them. I really like the Ambrosia face. I really like the face up they did. This resin is so nice, you guys. So nice. So there must be a head back somewhere. That must be this. So let's get that going. Yep. So here's the head back. So I'm going to put that on over the S hook. I'm going to probably have to put this in my lap, but I just want to show you. I love their logo on the back here. Ace of Dolls. Really nice. All right, so we're going to do some S hook finagling from my lap. So I just put them in between my legs to hold them. And I try to pull this up. I might have to get, you know what helps me a lot is a ribbon. But do I have it? There is, I'll use this. Perfect. So I'll kind of roll this up. Put it up under that hook, and that gives you some leverage, which is a business word I hate when they use in business, but when you're using like you're actually doing a lever, I like it. So I pull that up and twist it, and I can fit it in the notches there in the head back. So you see how I did that to attach. So now I'm going to add the face plate. I'm going to add the Ambrosia face plate because that's the one. Oh, you know what? The S hook's going to have to go in the first notch because it's impeding. There we go. So it was impeding the face plate. Oh, so handsome. Isn't he so handsome? So, oh, wow. Now, according to the info that I received, they can wear Dolphy Dream boy clothes. So I bought some Dolphy Dream boy clothes, which we'll try here in a minute. This doll is 52.5 centimeters, I believe. Is that correct? Sorry, reading my, yeah, 52.5 centimeters. Eyes are 12 millimeters. Head is going to be a 7/8. So the nice thing is, if you're a smart doll collector, it could share wigs with smart dolls. But Fitz also says a 6/7 will do in a pinch. You could probably stretch that to make it work. So, oh, These are the add-on parts for the I'm trying to think of a YouTube friendly word to say, for the crotch area. So there are 2 different add-ons for the crotch area, which I'm not going to show here because they are quite detailed actually. So I'm not going to show them, but there are 2 different ones. There's one that's standing at attention and there's one that's a little more relaxed. Let me just say that. So you've got 2 options there. I may just leave mine like this for the camera. But yeah, you've got 2 options there on for your parts for your doll. So that's nice. Look at these hands. Oh, I love them. I love the little grabby hands like this. They're so good for like adding props and doing stuff. Wow, that's fantastic. I like these hands a lot too. I like to mix and match the hands. $90 for a hand pack. I think it's for all the hands. I'm pretty sure like that's a really good deal for all the hands. If I'm misspeaking, I'm very sorry. If it's like, it might be $90 for 1 pair of hands. But look at these. I love them. Like, look, the pointing hands. Oh, I love that. And then, let's see. Oh, these are the clasped hands. These are cool. So with these, you can have you could put it, if you had 2 demigods with the same skin tone, you can have them holding hands, basically. Or you can do like this and have like a clasped hand. I think this is so cool. You can have like a clasped hand pose with your demigod. Isn't that so cool? I really like that. And then I think that's a really neat, I don't know that I've seen an artist do that before, like have like a one piece that's 2 hands, but that's a really cool pose. So I really like that. And then I think this is like a wide open hand. And it's obviously cast very well because those are some really separate fingers and they did not break when I just dropped it on my tile floor. Very nice. F-Doll is a solid caster. And Ace of Dolls Fits is a very solid sculptor. So like you're getting good quality sculpt, you're getting good quality cast with their dolls. Okay, let's try the outfit that I have bought. So I'm worried it might be a little big, but as I understood, Dolphy Dream Boy would fit, and this is Dolphy Dream Boy. But since the Demigod is only 52.5 centimeters, it might be a little, because the Demigod is made to be a good companion to slim MSD dolls. That's the idea here. So we're going to see how this works out. If it doesn't work for Demigod, I've got some other dolls I'm sure this will work for. Let's see. So yeah, I bought these from Volks. I bought it directly from Japan because it was cheaper than buying it from Volks USA site. So if you're not leery of doing that and you have a credit card that has no foreign transaction fees and you want to get an outfit like this, I highly recommend getting it directly from Volks. It's cheaper with the exchange rate right now, and the shipping is cheaper. I had mine shipped via EMS. I bought this. I bought a couple things. I think my total was around $200. There were no additional fees. I asked it, I want it sent DHL or EMS. They actually emailed me and asked. They've never done that before. I've never been given the option. And I elected EMS because that seems to be, because that comes through USPS here in the States. And that seems to be the best way to avoid any unpleasantries. Oh yeah, this fits really well. I was a little worried because I was thinking this is going to be too big, but it is not at all. I like this look. So we've got a little bit of athletic pants here, racing stripes on the side. Oh, very nice. So I wanted to show you guys like the full, oh, his hands are still clasped. Let me take those off. I wanted to show you guys like the full look when he's fully dressed. So, oh, very nice. And then, so we've got this oversized top here. Oh, I think the sleeves come off. I think they like button off, so it could be like a sleeveless muscle top. Let me show you that a little up closer. I'm going to leave a link, of course, to the pre-order page for these dolls. It's not live yet, but I'm going to leave a link anyway. I'll leave a link to these outfits directly on the Volks Japan site, or to this outfit, sorry, on the Volks Japan site if you guys want to get the same one. It just depends on what your style is and how the way you want to dress your demigod. You may want to actually give them more of a demigod look. I wanted to give mine more of a, like, not dude bro, I don't want to say that, but you know, like a standard guy, I guess. I really should have got, I wonder if those outfits that I really liked at BJDC would fit him. I have to get some of those because I really like that style a lot. It's a little more fun, funky, not so dude bro, I guess. All right, but here's the shirt with the pants. Not too bad. And there's a button down. So here's this look, just so you can see. And then I'm gonna do the shirt. There's like this button up. Oh, this feels like silk. I'm gonna unbutton it from the package because it's on the hanger. But yeah, these dolls are really fantastic. And I love the quality of the sculpt. I love the quality of the cast. I love the joints are very posable. The dolls are very flexible, very posable. Again, I would go ahead and recommend, since they're offering the wiring as an add-on, I'd go ahead and, unless you want to do it yourself, if you're good at doing like stuff like that yourself, then go for it. I, however, am not. And anytime somebody offers me a service, it's going to make my life better at an included price, I take it. So, oh, look at him. Ah, look at this. Isn't this fun? I think so. Let me give him some hands. Sorry, I didn't leave him there long enough for you guys to even look at, did I? But I want to do a wig too. So, all right. So put 2 of his hands on so you can get like the full look at him. Let me duck out of the camera so it'll stop focusing on me. So here he is in all his glory. And I got him shoes from Volks as well that go with this outfit, actually. I didn't get him any socks. He can live without socks, I think. I think it'll be fine. So, because they told me that these shoes, the Volks shoes, these are such nice sneakers, aren't they? Look at those. They told me that the Volks shoes fit really well. And they just slide right in. Look at that. Slid right on. So I'll leave a link to these shoes as well so you guys can, if you want to do the same sort of outfit, you may have a totally different, you might not want to go basic bro for yours, which that's not really my intent, but I wanted to get like a, you know, an outfit for him. So this is what I found that I liked. But they have some more like fantasy outfits too at Volks. So you really have, if you want to use that, there's lots of other people that, you know, make clothing for these, but I was just trying to find the quickest, simplest one to order from because I wanted an outfit here so that I could dress my demigod to show you guys. So here he is fully dressed. You can see this. And let's see, he's got, I'm trying to get him to straighten his legs up a little bit so you guys can see how the whole look is. Yeah, so I would recommend the wiring because he's a little dancy, but he's so nice. Like he's so, this is really, really nice. Now let's do wigs. I brought out 3 wigs. One of them's going to be way too big. This is a 7/8 wig that I have. It's like a dark brown. Let me put that on. I'm going to show you guys this look. I think that's almost, it feels very Beatles to me. Like it's very long and sort of shaggy. It's not bad though. That's not terrible. Actually, like if I could kind of style it, It actually might be, it might be the one. But I have this gorgeous orange Justice wig that I took off of my Justice and I never used since because she wears an Ubi doll wig. And I thought this should be the perfect size for this doll and it might look really good. So let's try it too. And then you guys can let me know which you prefer. It might be on the big, I think Smart Dolls might be a pure 8. So this might be a little big, but we're gonna see. Yeah, it's a little big. Ooh, but I like it. Look at this. So you could order a wig from Volks too if you were gonna do the whole thing. I mean, this is a Smart Doll wig, but wow. Oh, I love it. I really like this wig on him. And it's such a nice wig. So like, I'm glad I found somebody to use it. I'm trying to stay out of the thing here. But yeah. Oh, just here's a note about the wiring. Wiring is the process of strengthening joint stability by feeding wires through the arm and leg channels. It allows for more stable in-between posing and less kicky joints. So that's what the wiring helps with. So I would go ahead and take that if I were you guys, unless like I said, you do it yourself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab him some eyes from my eye stash, and then I'll be right back. And we'll also look at give a little more love to the Nightshade. So maybe one wig will be for the Nightshade. I'll give him the dark wig, and I'll do that wig for Ambrosia. So let me go grab some eyes, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with eyes. I only had one pair of 12mm eyes in my entire stash, but these are, I found some blue 12mm eyes that I put in there, and I think it looks really nice on him, especially with this outfit. Cat incoming, just FYI. So that looks really, really nice. Now for the Nightshade sculpt, I want to show you guys what I did. I thought Nightshade's eyes are a little bit more wide open, and like I said, I did not have more 12mm eyes. I had a lot of 14mm, but no 12s. So I put 14mm in Nightshade just to show you guys. They're too big, but I put pink ones in. I feel like Nightshade, that's the cat stomping all over everything, in case you guys are hearing all that. Hold on, let me get this wig on the right way. It's kind of like, kind of messed up. Let's see. All right, so here's Nightshade. Now I put pink eyes. Like, I think Nightshade looks really good. I tried a purple eye too. It looked really good. It's just even too much more bit. It was much bigger. Like, it looked worse than the pink one with the size, because it might have been 16mm. But this is a 14mm pink eye, and I think a purple eye or a pink eye will be really cool on this one. On the Nightshade, because Nightshade is, you know, a little bit poisonous, right? So it'll be cool to have like a poison, or like an electric green sort of poison colored eye. I like pink and purple though. I think that's fun for this face. So I am really excited to have been able to show him to you guys. He does have double jointing on the elbows. The hands are, you can see, jointed really well. Like, I love the hand pack. I say get the hand pack. I think the basic hands that come with the doll are these, like just kind of your standard hand. I'm pretty sure that's the ones that are standard with the sculpt. And then you can get the pack if you want them all. And then the knees are double jointed. You can see that here. So easy to do a kneeling sculpt. Yeah, and this outfit fits very well. So this is Dolphy Dream Boy, I think it stands for boy, DDB size. So Dolphy Dream B is what I bought, and I'll link that below if you guys want to do it. But you can search for independent creators that make, oh, his wig fell off. I would almost say a 6'7" might, because this is 7'8", and it could be it's an older wig and sizing maybe a little bit more inconsistent in the past, but I'd almost say a 6'7" would probably work pretty. They said a 6'7" would work in a pinch. I feel like you could probably make it work pretty well, actually, especially if it's an older wig. So there he is, the Demigod. This is the Nightshade face and the Ambrosia faceplate. Let me know in the comments below which faceplate is your favorite. And I'm going to show you guys here at the end some sample shots of the hand pack and of the different faces, like the actual promo shots that they did for the website. The website's not live yet, so I'm going to put it up there so you guys can see it. And yeah, so I'm very excited. This is going to be open for 3 weeks. It's going to end on August 5th at 3 p.m. Eastern time. If 50 orders, that's the maximum quantity of orders, is met before then the order period will end early, just so that you guys know. Layaway up to 12 months is an option provided by Laybuy. It'll be visible on the checkout page after the shipping information is entered. Demigods are made to order and the payments are non-refundable. I'm just giving you guys some of the stuff. Remember, we've got 3 colors, Occult Cream, which is going to be paler than this, and then you've got the Cryptic Cocoa, which is going to be warmer, a chocolatey tone. So the Demigod is a mature 1/4 scale BJD, standing around 52.5 centimeters tall, but are made with compatibility for mini, slim mini dolls, like your minifee kind of size doll. So yeah, I like the size a lot. It's a good size. Like it's a substantial size, but without being too big. Because like I had a, what was it? Not the minifee, but like I can't remember the name. I'm having a brain. The next size up for minifee. I had one time, like the 60 centimeter size, and it was a little too heavy. It's a little too much for me. But this is a little shorter, and so it's a little bit easier to handle, not so heavy. And then I really like the outfit compatibility because there's so much stuff out there for this size, so you're going to be able to find kind of like whatever you want in this size. So Dolphy Dream size clothing, Dolphy Dream boy, and Dolphy Dream sister sizes. So those are the 2 sizes you can look for this sculpt. So I am very excited to be able to show this doll to you guys. Again, this is the new Demigod sculpt, and going on sale July 15th, so a couple days from now. Oh, and with the face-ups from Danny's Designer Dolls, there'll be 3 different options. Glam face-up, which is a bold makeup look with experimental colors. A soft face-up, which is a neutral and clean, no makeup look. And a goth face-up, a darker and more severe look with minimal color. So it's not going to be like, it's going to be kind of like you can give a little bit of direction, but you can't like specify every little thing. But you can pick one of those 3 basic things. I think mine wasn't done by Danny, it was done by Fitz, but this would be like the softer. I really like the artist face up on the dolls. So I was really excited when Fitz said, yeah, they would do the face up. So thank you, Fitz, for accommodating me. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate you considering me for showing your new sculpts to the people. So there you have the new Demigod 2 faceplates available. Thank you everybody for watching. Again, let me know which faceplate you like best. Now that I've got Nightshade on, I might like him better. I don't know. I like them both a lot. Just get the extra faceplate is $60. So if you want both, if you can't decide like me, just get them both. I think I still lean towards Ambrosia just a little. I like the kind of like mischievous little bit of a grin going on. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll link all the information you need if you want to pre-order below. Remember, very generous layaway offered. Not a lot of artists do a layaway that long, so that's a really good opportunity. I think that'll come out to less than $60 a month, basically, if you wanted to do that. So thank you for watching. I think I said that like 5 times now. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. I want to say a huge thank you to my patrons from Patreon: Lindsay S., Leah W., Doreen Z., Janice H., Mercedes W., Bear Sunflower, Shorna R., Stephanie W., Shalane C., Louisa's Knickknacks, Marty G., Lynn P., Cindy L., Sabrina A., Kitten Cat, Diane B., and Debbie N. Thank you so much for your support. Your support helps me continue bringing you great dolly content. For more information on how you can become a supporter of this channel, please see the description in the video below. Thank you.